Oh my God, what time is it? And who are you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. My name is Sam. I'm just in the habit of waking people like that. I know it's bad, but I can't help it.
It's okay, it's okay. I had to wake up anyway because I have a paper to finish. Thanks, Sam.
Sure. Excuse me?
Wait, why are you here?
Oh, I'm so sorry again. I'm Mitch's good friend, and she asked me to give you this.
Snail mail. Oh, and it's from a real messenger too. You know what? I haven't had one of these in a long time.
Yeah, Mitch really went old school on that one. Read it. She says it's urgent.
Okay. Hi, Gab. I have good news and of course the requisite bad news. Bad news is I'm having a little family emergency and had to go to the US to deal with it.
Oh no!
But hey, don't worry. It's not a big deal. I'll tell you all about it when we see each other again. Which is soon. Okay, enough of the bad news. The good news is, my good friend Sam is going to be your partner for the meantime. She's really cool and funny and smart. You guys are going to have a blast. Say hi to our viewers for me. I'll see you guys soon, Mitch. Mitch says you'll be my partner for the meantime.
I know. I read it.
You what?
Well, I am in it, which gives me the right to read it.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's get this thing started.
I'm game.
See, the first thing you have to learn is how to welcome our viewers.
You mean like this? It's time for Gab to go.
Wait, are you kidding me?
Well, they're already there.
Oh, you're good. Sorry guys, it's just that I have this paper to finish and I don't know where to begin.
So you slept instead?
Well...
Well, that's okay, Gab. I can help you with your research paper. I love doing research.
Wow, you're a dork, just like Mitch.
Do you want to finish this project or not?
Well, it's just that I don't know. I mean, have you seen the dictionary lately? I'm pretty sure the meaning of the word dork is...
Save it for the research, Gab.
Okay.
Well, it's your lucky day today because our uploader has the same problem as you.
What, he's a sleepyhead too?
No, let's just listen to his story because it's time for Uploaders Alert!
Hey guys, my name is Owen, and this is my room. Well, it used to be a room, and now it's a jungle. Anyway, I'm in second year high school, and I'm supposed to write a paper on Francisco Baltazar's Florante at Laura. There are so many things to say about a novel, and I get all confused. I don't know how to organize my thoughts, and most of the time, I fall asleep in the middle of my research. Please help me. My paper is due next week, so I hope you get this video just in time. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Owen. Well, looks like you and Owen can be really good friends, huh?
Well, yeah. You know what? My room's like a jungle too.
And...
The fact that we're sleepyheads.
research papers can be fun, Gab. You get to analyze something new, and it increases your knowledge about a particular topic.
I know, but how do I start?
Please don't let this put you down, okay? Honestly, research papers aren't that easy. It's a skill that I've developed over time, and just like any other thing, the longer you do it, the better you become at it.
But I don't have much time.
Well, we'll just have to use whatever time you have then. Don't worry, Gab. And don't worry, Owen. Today, I'll give you some helpful tips on how to go about your research. But remember, I can't teach you everything today. I'll just have to give you appetizers in the meantime. But the main course, it's still up to you. People say that the best way to do your research is via the internet.
Oh, yes.
Hold your horses, dude. The internet may be fast and convenient. However, we can't conclude that it's the best way to gather information. Plus, it puts librarians like me out of the picture.
But going to the library is so old school.
Old school can also be cool. Vital information on all topics can be found in books, encyclopedias, journals, newspaper, and magazine clippings. You just have to know where to look. Research is a structured and systematic way of gathering information. This means that it has to follow a series of steps. Not only should you know where to look, but also what exactly you are looking for. The first thing that you should do is find a research topic and narrow it down.
Topic? Florante at Laura.
Ask the librarian how the card catalogs work so it will be easier to look for data.
Where can I find Filipiniana section?
Write down the name of the book or journal so that you will not forget them. If you are not sure that the book you have read is relevant to your research, look through its index. Think thoroughly about your research topic and list 3 to 5 possible questions on what your research is about to prevent information overload. This is one of the ways that you can use to narrow down your research topic. If you're doing your research via internet, make sure to use different search engines to make your research more efficient. Do not rely solely on Wikipedia. There are lots of other reliable websites. Take notes as you move on. Don't forget to jot down the sources as well so that you can go back to them if you need more information. Use index cards. It's easier to arrange your data if they're on individual index cards.
Wow, is that easy? Well, thanks, Sam. I think now I'm ready to finish my paper on Florante at Laura.
But
Bye, Sam.
I'm not finished yet. Okay, whatever.
Hi, Sam.
Wow, that's your research paper? Well, that was fast.
Well, thanks to you and your tips.
Well, come on, let me read it.
I thought you wouldn't ask.
The story begins deep within a dark, gloomy forest. Florante, a duke of the kingdom of Albania, is tied to a tree, lamenting the death of his father, Duque Briseu. He is driven mad by the thought that his beloved Princess Laura has fallen into the arms of his enemy, Count Adolfo, son of Count Sileno. Nearby, 2 starving lions keep watch and try to attack Florante. He is saved just in time by Aladdin, a Muslim prince who happens to be at the forest at the same time. Weak and bewildered, Florante faints. The merciful soldier nurses Florante to health. Upon recovery, Florante is initially taken back by Aladdin, who he considers as an enemy due to his Islamic faith. After hearing all this, Florante and Aladdin reunite with their loved ones. Florante and Laura return to Albania and became king and queen. Aladdin and Flerida returned to Persia, where Aladdin became the new sultan as his father died due to depression and extreme sadness because Flerida had left him alone in Persia. Aladdin and Flerida had been baptized. The 2 kingdoms lived in harmony and peace.
And they lived happily ever after.
So,
What do you mean so? It's my paper.
that's the paper?
Aren't you proud of me? And I did it all in one night.
Well, that's not so surprising since you just ripped off Wikipedia.
How dare you?
And you didn't even give credits to the site.
But I'm just doing what you told me to.
I didn't tell you to plagiarize.
What are you talking about? I didn't play the rice.
Plagiarize. Oh, I think you need one more session with a hot librarian.
Hot, really?
And Owen, if you're watching, and I know you are, you better not do this at home. Bad example.
You're meaner than I thought.
I know. Now back to the library. First, I wanted to apologize on TV
For what?
for plagiarizing.
Oh, that. Is that really necessary? I mean, I didn't publish it or anything.
Plagiarism is defined as the deliberate or reckless representation of another's words, thoughts, or ideas as one's own, without attribution in connection with submission of academic work, whether graded or otherwise. And because I am not a plagiarist, I will indicate that I got that information from Instrument of Student Judicial Governance, Section 2, B1.
Alright. I'm sorry, Sam. I'm sorry, viewers. I didn't know it was illegal to do that.
Not only is it illegal, Plagiarism is now considered academic dishonesty and breach of journalistic ethics. That means that it's subject to sanctions such as expulsion and even severe career damage.
No!
I'm serious.
Okay, where did you get that?
Wikipedia.org.
Okay, I promise, Sam, I will never plagiarize again.
That's nice to know, Gab. Okay, can we move on now? Because there's so much to do with your paper.
Yes, please.
There are two types of research papers. One is well-written and the other is badly written. Well-written research papers are remembered, while badly written ones are ignored. So which category do you want to fall into?
Well written,
And that paper you wrote, which category does that fall into?
badly written.
Okay then, let's get to work. Tips for a well-written research paper. Identify the scope of your inquiry.
Florante at Laura is about how Muslims and Christians work together to reclaim their respective kingdoms.
Narrow it down to a solid thesis statement. It helps to be specific.
How will I know if a thesis statement is solid enough?
A research topic has to be relevant and interesting enough to the researcher. That's you. It should have a manageable scope. For example, confined to one locality, time period, social group, or institution, but it should have more than one source and enough information available.
Florante at Laura shows how patriarchal the society is, even in ancient times.
Identify the problem and formulate relevant questions. In research, questions play an important role in developing a solid research topic. Create your research questions first so that you can narrow down your research topic into a solid thesis statement.
How do I make a proper research question then?
A question has to be specific. Avoid ambiguous questions. Avoid yes-no questions. Also those that you know the answers to. What's the use of research if you already know the answer anyway? And of course, your questions must directly relate to your topic.
What do Florante and Laura represent in present society?
Identify the other forms of literature you can use to support your claims.
I can read novels, short stories, and poems that tackle the same subject matter.
Like what?
Like Si Malakas at Si Maganda.
For literary research papers, it is important to establish the connection between the author and the work.
When Francisco Baltazar was younger, he was imprisoned for an offense he did not commit. Maybe that's closely connected to the central theme of Florante at Laura, which revolves around being free from captivity.
Formulate a powerful conclusion.
Florante at Laura is a very important piece of literature that teaches us about the values of living nobly, respect for our elders, and nationalism.
Create a project timeline.
I'm giving myself a week to finish a 10-page research paper.
Make sure that the sources are reliable.
I wonder when this book was published. I can't rely on obsolete material.
Check the information on the author too. See if he or she is an expert in the field. Remember that recognition and giving credits to the authors, researchers, publishers, and writers are ethical in sharing ideas, beliefs, and works the same way as they're cited as references of one's own work. Don't forget to cite your sources in your footnotes, endnotes, and/or bibliography. There is actually a proper way to do it using the MLA format. Prepare an outline with a clear structure. Good outlines should have parallelism. If the first heading is a noun, the second heading should be a noun as well. Coordination. All information in the first heading should have the same importance as the information in the second heading. Subordination. The information in the main heading should be more general, while the information in the subheadings should be more specific. Division. Each heading should be divided into two parts. Each symbol must come in pairs. All main ideas should be indicated with a Roman numeral followed by a period. Ideas that fall under a major subtopic or supporting topic should be indicated by uppercase letters of the alphabet followed by a period. If you have support for subordinate ideas, you should use Arabic numerals followed by a period. If you have support for ideas indicated by the Arabic numerals, you should use lowercase letters of the alphabet followed by a period. Write your paper based on your outline and your note cards. Reread and revise. It helps to have a friend read through your work. They may be able to spot some things that you missed.
I'm quite sure who that friend is going to be.
I'm quite sure too. And lastly, congratulate yourself for a job well done.
Wow, I should put you in my footnotes.
Nah, that's okay. A free movie and dinner will be better.
What, you mean like a date?
You wish!
But you know what, Sam? I can't thank you enough for your tip.
You're welcome. Now go make that research paper rock! Woo! Woo! Go research paper! Woo! Woo! Woo!
Go.
Go! Go research paper! Woo! 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 Yeah!
Hi, Sam. What's up?
Hey Gab, is that your research paper?
Oh yeah, I finished it. Hey, you know what? I still have time for that dinner and movie. Only if you're up for it.
Of course I'm still up for it, but let me read that
Oh,
first.
sure. Sam, you think we should say goodbye to them first?
Oh, I'm so sorry guys. I was just enjoying Gab's well-written research paper.
Oh, come on, stop.
Owen, we hope you learned a thing or two in today's episode.
Good luck with your paper.
Remember that doing research indicates that we have the skills necessary to both ask and answer questions.
It makes us see things in a different perspective, thus helping us be more receptive in making necessary changes for the greater good.
Keep uploading your videos!
Oh, we miss you, Mitch. We miss you. And like you said, we're having a blast here. You know, why don't you upload a video?
Yeah, that's a great idea. We miss you, Mitch.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. This has been Gab.
This is Sam, and this is
Gab to Go!